Buongiorno, hello, welcome to your new English lesson. Il verbo abitare in inglese è live. So, dove abiti? Where do you live? Dove abiti? Where do you live? Where do you live? Or dove abita lui o lei? Where does she or he live? So where do you live? Where does she live? Where does he live? Past tense, lived. I lived in Italy. For example, ho vissuto. Adesso non vivo. I don't live in Italy now, but I lived there in the past. I lived in Italy. Live. Il secondo è parlare. Parlare, speak. Parli l'italiano? Parli l'italiano. Do you speak English or do you speak Italian? Do you speak English or Italian? What language do you speak? Speak. Or he or she, he speaks English and she speaks Italian, for example. So don't forget about S. Third person singular. So, do you speak English or Italian? He speaks English. And in the past, I spoke Spanish. I spoke Spanish many years ago. In the past, I spoke Spanish. Now, I don't speak Spanish. I speak English now. But in the past, I spoke. So, past tense of speak is spoke. Ho parlato. I spoke Spanish. Okay. Next one, volere, is want. Cosa vuoi? What do you want? What do you want from me? Cosa vuoi da me? What do you want? What do you want? Volere, what do you want? Well, I want to practice Italian with you, or I want to practice my English with you, or I want to eat something. So after want, we use to plus infinitive. So I want to learn, I want to speak, I want to eat, I want to go, want to. Or we can use a noun. I want coffee, I want tea, I want some food, I want an ice cream. And what does she want? She wants, with S, she wants to go on vacation. She's very tired and now she wants to rest. Rest, riposare. She wants to rest. In the past, want is a regular verb, so we just add ed. I wanted to call you. I wanted to call you. So why didn't you call me? Well, I wanted to do that. I wanted to call you, but I didn't have time. Or my phone was empty. Or I didn't know your number. So I wanted to call you. Want, past tense wanted. Next one, rispondere a una domanda. Rispondere is to answer. You can answer the phone. So I answer your question. I answer your question. He doesn't answer the phone. So I called him, or I call him every day, but he doesn't answer. He doesn't answer the phone and he doesn't answer my questions. So you can answer the phone or answer somebody's question. In the past tense, answered. I answered his question, but he wasn't satisfied with my answer. So answer is a verb and a noun as well. So do you know the answer to my question? Do you know the answer? Can you answer? Okay, number 5. Mangiare, mangiare. They say it's a favorite Italian verb. Mangiare is to eat, to eat. So I eat usually 3 times a day plus some snacks. I eat 3 big meals a day. And how many times does he eat? Does he eat more than 3 times a day? He eats a lot, for example. So with S, he eats a lot. And even though he eats a lot, he is not big, he's not fat. He's thin. Lui è magro. He's thin even though he eats a lot. Lui mangia troppo, mangia molto, ma non è grasso, è magro. He is thin even though he eats a lot. Yesterday I ate pizza. I ate pizza yesterday. So ate is past simple tense from the verb to eat. Ho mangiato. I ate. What did you eat yesterday? Cosa hai mangiato ieri? What did you eat? I ate pizza. You can pronounce it like I ate or I ate. I prefer ate. I ate pizza yesterday. I didn't eat spaghetti. I ate pizza. Ok, mangiare, eat. Number 6, lavorare, work. Work. So where do you work? Dove lavori? Where do you work? I don't work. Non lavoro. I don't work. Or I work in one shop or in a bank or in a school. And what about him, your friend? Does he work? Does he work? Where does he work? He works in a shop. He sells cigarettes in a shop, for example. In the past, before, he worked in a factory. He worked, past simple, regular verb. We add ed. Did he work in a bank? No, he didn't work in a bank. He worked in a factory. He worked in a factory. Okay, number 7, avere. Have. Have. So, as in Italian, in English we can use it as a main verb. For example, I have a dog. He has a cat. So it's a main verb. Io ho un cane, lui ha un gatto. Ma lo possiamo anche usare come auxiliary verb. Cosa vuol dire? Io ho mangiato. I have eaten. So when we form present perfect tense, we use this have as an auxiliary verb. But okay, here we will use it only as a main verb. So I have a dog, he has a cat. Or I have breakfast at 8, he has breakfast at 9. So we use have in many expressions like have breakfast, have dinner, have lunch. Or have a shower. Okay, and in the past I had breakfast at 6. Oh, it's too early. At 9. I had breakfast at 9. So what time did you have breakfast? I had breakfast at 9. Okay, the next one is verb to be. To be. Okay, so I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, you are, they are, essere. Also, we can use it as a main and as auxiliary verb at the same time. So, I am at home and I am studying English. So here, I am means io sono a casa. I am at home. It's the main verb. I'm studying. Sto studiando, per esempio. Here, am is auxiliary verb. We don't translate it like I am. Io sono. Ma sono studio, sto studiando. Okay. Where is he or where is she? And in the past, I was, you were, he, she, it was, we were, you were, they were. So was and were are the past tense forms of the verb to be. So where were you yesterday? Dove sei stato ieri? Where were you yesterday? I don't remember. Studiare. Studiare can be learn and study in English. So I learn Italian. He learns English. We can also say I study Italian. I study English. Okay, number 9, domandare is to ask. Ask. So can I ask you a question? Ask or ask. Can I ask you a question? I have a question. Can I ask you something? So to ask. He asks a lot of questions. He always has a lot of things to ask. He asks a lot of questions. So we add s. Okay? In the past is asked. I asked him, but he didn't answer. Remember, answer, rispondere. I asked him, but he didn't answer. He didn't answer my question. Portare, bring. Bring me a glass of water, please. Can you bring me a glass of water, please? And past tense, be careful, is brought. So I brought him something to eat. What did you bring him? I brought him something to eat. Bring, brought. Okay. Next one. Ballare is to dance. Ballare. So he likes dancing. He likes to dance. He likes dancing. He likes dancing and she dances every night. She dances every night and yesterday she danced with him. In the past, she danced with him yesterday. Andare is a verb go, go, go. So I go to work. Vado al lavoro, I go to work. He goes to work. He goes to work. Lui va. I go, he goes. He goes to work. Past tense is irregular and it is went. Where did you go? I went to the shop. Where did you go? I went to the shop. Go, went. Where did you go? I went to the shop yesterday. Okay, dormire. Sleep. So I sleep 8 hours a day. How many hours a day do you sleep? Or how many hours a day does he sleep? Does he sleep a lot? Yeah, he sleeps a lot. He sleeps a lot. I sleep, you sleep, he sleeps a lot. In the past, it's irregular and it is slept. I slept well. How did you sleep? How did you sleep? Hai dormito bene? Did you sleep well? Yes, I slept well. Ho dormito bene. I slept well. Sleep, slept. 15. Addormentarsi is to fall asleep. Fall asleep. Allora, I fall asleep. I usually fall asleep around midnight. For example, a mezzanotte. Mi addormento. I usually fall asleep around midnight. And what about him? When does he fall asleep? When does he usually fall asleep? Does he fall asleep early or late? When does he fall asleep? And last night, I fell asleep really late. Mi sono addormentata tardi. I fell asleep late. Fall in the past is fell. I fell asleep really late. Potere, riuscire a, can. So can you ride a bike? Can you drive a car? Can you cook? Can you speak English? Can you help me? Puoi. Puoi. In the past, we can use could. So I couldn't help him, per esempio. I couldn't help him. I wanted to help him, but I couldn't help him. Non ho potuto aiutarlo. I couldn't help him. Can and could in the past. There is also another way to say, and that is that you can do something. That's to be the phrase to be able to. I'm able to do this. I wasn't able to help him. I couldn't help him. Comprare, to buy. So I buy a lot of things that I don't need sometimes. I buy bread every day. It's the famous sentence, I buy bread every day. Compro pane ogni giorno. And he buys milk every day. I buy bread every day. He buys milk every day. And in the past, it's irregular from buy. The past tense is bought. I bought. What did you buy? I bought a new jacket. I bought a new jacket. So what did you buy? Ho comprato una giacca nuova. I bought a new jacket. Buy, bought. What did you buy? I bought a new jacket. Comprare, vendere, sell. Or he sells potatoes. He sells potatoes. Vende le patate. He sells potatoes. I sell, what do I sell? I sell tomatoes. I pomodori. He sells potatoes and I sell tomatoes. Okay, and in the past we use sold. So I sold my car. I sold my car. I sold my old car. Ho venduto la mia macchina vecchia, la mia vecchia macchina. I sold my old car. So sell, sold. Ritornare, come back. So he comes back home late, for example. Lui torna a casa, quello è tornare, come back. He comes back home late, and in the past is came. He came back late. He came back. So come back, in the past came back. E ripetere is similar. Ripetere, repeat. Can you repeat that, please? I didn't hear you. I didn't understand. Can you repeat that, please? Can you repeat the question, please? Puoi ripetere la domanda, per favore? Can you repeat the question, please? I repeated it twice. Past tense, repeated. Okay, that's it for today. 20 interesting and useful verbs, and see you next time. Bye.